So if you're ever in an aisle like this, like at Whole Foods or something, this is Whole Foods. This is the Nuttzo that you're going to want to get. It's the almond coconut crunchy one. I'm going to get it right now. It is normally it's expensive. It's $9.71, so it's kind of small. I don't know how many, 12 ounces. As you can see, it's almond, coconut, Brazil nuts, pecans, macadamia nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, Celtic sea salt. There's no cashews in here. So normally this one, there's like a protein version and stuff, but this one would normally be called Keto Crunch. That was what it used to be called about 2 years ago. They switched it up, but whenever you go get a chance, it's also on the top shelf, I guess. This is where you would want to go. Forgot I need to get tahini as well. Hey everybody. So yeah, today was pretty good. I just wanted to give an update. I'm feeling really tired right now. But oh shit. I did a 7-mile run, and then before that I was at the gym for about an hour doing weightlifting. I had a lot more to eat today than I thought I was going to, and it's okay. It's probably about like 11 p.m. right now, but yeah, I did a lot at the gym. What I was trying to do was I was trying to wake up at 6:30 and make my meal and then start going to the gym. I was gonna go to the gym and do resistance training this morning right after that, but then I just didn't really, I felt more tired. I mean, I felt more exhausted from the after effects of trying to overdo the caffeine and stuff. Like, I didn't have any caffeine today. Intentionally, because I didn't want to get in that panic mode that I was going through yesterday. So yeah, so I had a lot more to eat today. Maybe because the caffeine didn't suppress my appetite like it normally does, because normally the caffeine would do that. But I had more tea and stuff like that, so the tea actually helped a lot. It also helped yesterday. You know, and so it was a good idea to take the tea. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but I just feel tired. And then, so I want to say after that 6:30 a.m. Meal, I felt like I was describing it as my digestive system, but it's more like my bowel system, if you want to call it my bowel system, because digestive is like more like a metabolic process. This is not so much of a metabolic process, more of a organ process of processing food. It's not a metabolic process of breaking down fats and all that stuff. So I was having issues with my bowels. It wasn't digestive, it was bowels in particular. I don't know, I wanted to clarify that because it was like, there was just something that was going on. So after I had that meal with the actual protein versus the fat, for some reason my bowel system was way better, and then I was able to basically go number 2 all the way. And ever since then, I was like, okay, everything seemed like it was back to normal. So it kind of motivated me to eat more too, because I was like, I don't want to just like suddenly it was less about metabolics and feeling a void of hunger hormones, and more about the fear of the bowel moments having an issue again. So for me, I was eating for that reason, And so what happened was, unfortunately, I was kind of like snacking on like high protein foods and stuff, and um, well, not high protein. It was kind of like a mixture of proteins and fats, but a lot of proteins. Actually, was it? I think it was more fats actually, like some cheese here and there, some nuts, some cottage cheese, stuff like that. So I was snacking a lot more than I normally do, and then I was even having dark chocolate, and the one that has a little bit more sugar in it. And so what happened was I decided to have another meal. So basically, I'd say probably my overall caloric take was like, I want to say like 1900, 1800 today. And I looked at my ketones before I got to the gym, and they were at about 0.6, so they're pretty low. And I just checked right now, I'm at about 0.7. So whatever damage I did today wasn't, if you want to call it damage, it's more like the frequency of meals was high and things weren't necessarily in control in terms of that metabolically, but that's just because I was worried about my bowels. So if you ever get to a point where you have some other issues with your health, it's like, be aware that you might be compromising your metabolic health if you try to do that. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because it's probably gonna stay low for a long time, and that means I'm probably gonna gain some fat back. Um, because the flow of, fat burning is not that high, but it's all good. At least I'm still in ketosis, but very light, you know? So, yeah, probably gonna gain some weight back. It's all good though. You live and learn, and it's all about being healthy, just making sure that things are good and stuff like that. That you don't, it's not just about metabolics, but we like to focus on that because we want to look good. But anyway, yeah, I also wanted to show you this little small haul I did right here. I went to Nugget Market. We have a grocery store called Nugget Market over in Florida. I think you guys Florida has Publix. We don't have Publix. In Sacramento we have Nugget Market, and there's also Whole Foods and Sprouts and stuff like that where it's more universal. But here we have, like, our particular area is Nugget, and other places have their own thing, I guess. But yeah, it was by $160. The haul, I wanted to do this again because I was running, like I was saying, I ran out of some food that was important to me. I'm finding that the kefir is helping a lot. It makes me feel really good. It just, like, I saw Mark's Epic Weight Loss was drinking kefir for the first time. I don't necessarily drink it for the taste, but I just drink it for the pleasure that it brings afterwards. Like, it just, I don't know, it just, the more I drink it, the more it's like, oh yeah, I know what it's gonna feel like when I have it. It's not about like how it's gonna taste. It's more like how I feel when I'm having it. I just have this bright, like, while I'm drinking, I'm like, oh yeah, kind of like a refreshment. It's like when you're drinking electrolytes or whatever, it's more of a refreshment. It's not necessarily for the taste, because you could feel it as you're drinking, and it's like, oh yeah, this is making me feel better. So, yeah. So I got more raw kefir because I ran out, and then I'm trying this other thing for the first time, raw milk. Actually, it's kind of the same thing. But it says A2 cows, and then it says it has a creamy top. So it looks really good. And I saw Paul Saladino mix it together with the kefir. I guess if you mix it together, you can create your own little shake thing. And then I got more Epic bars. So I got a lot of Epic bars. Oh shit. So I have like 6 of them here. And then I got it's like a stick version, which is like a smaller one, has 8 grams of protein. So I don't know when I'm gonna eat this, but it looks really good. Oh, and then these protein shakes are part of the other haul. It was just because I brought it with me to the gym, and then I had to get more Seagis, more gum, and then this one I love. This is my favorite yogurt. It's full fat Greek yogurt. Oh wait, yeah, it's by Strauss. It's really good. And then yeah, chia seeds, I had to get that. And then maca powder, I'm trying maca powder for the first time. I'm gonna put it in my coffee. Apparently it's got a like effect like increasing your testosterone and stuff. So I wanted to try it. I just, you know, it's probably gonna be pretty good. It says it's got 2 grams of sugar. I didn't realize that. Per tablespoon. That's not too bad, but and then I ran out of my good cultured cottage cheese, so I got that, and more pistachio milk. And then I'm running out of tahini, so I got some more tahini. And then I got this for the first time, elderberry tea, because I was having tea yesterday and I realized like I kind of want to have more tea more often, because in case something like that happens, you know, where you have some issues. Anyway, oh, and then I got some okra that I'm probably gonna make tomorrow. You know, it's like raw okra. I'm gonna bake it and then dip it in the brie that I have. Oh shit, is this molded? Don't tell me it's molded. Fuck. I have to throw this one away. Hopefully not the whole thing is okay. And then I got mushrooms, and then this one I wanted to show you. This is the Nuttzo that I was recommending. So I'm gonna show a clip of the other one. And I kind of wanted to like snack on it just to show you how good it is. I don't know, but maybe I'll do that another day. I don't know. Thanks for watching.